Yes, folks, that is the great Marshall Tucker Band in the background. This is Randy Ritchie on behalf of Premier Pro Wrestling with the PPW 453rd taping results, and that's my cat Simba in the background. He's excited as you are and waiting for bated breath to hear what happened tonight at Friday Frenzy, the PPW 453 taping. The night started out on a sad note. Dayton Pirelli, the youngin', was supposed to face off against Zero 06, but the man from Japan did not make a connecting flight, leaving the youngin' without a opponent for the night. That is until badass Brandon Campbell and the relentless Jay Leone stepped up and said, "Come on. We can't do that to the poor guy." And they were right. They were right. When they pointed the four fingers back at old Rand, I came up and pulled the audible and said, well, this would be a perfect opportunity. And I can't think of three more perfect guys to put into our original match, our original concept match. It's a triple threat elimination tag match. Two guys at a time in that ring compete. One guy on the apron being tagged in. So it was essentially three guys out for themselves, and what a great matchup that was, with one hell of a finish to that match. So, Jay Leone, badass Brandon Campbell, both tag Dayton Perilli at the same time. While they're groggy from some sort of double collision, the youngin' climbs up to the top rope and perches and waits and bides his time and hits them with a great crossbody off the top, in which Jay Leone and badass Brandon Campbell reverse on him and stay down. The referee had no choice but to count to three, and the first match ended in a no contest. Now, the scheduled match was badass Brandon Campbell facing the relentless Jay Leone in singles competition. They went at it for 15 minutes, and when the 15-minute time mark came, it was a draw. There was no winner. What a compelling, hard hitting matchup. The next match of the night was Jake Hazard taking on Rockstar Rosie, the metalhead taking on the Rockstar. Talk about a conflict of wrestling styles. But I said it earlier on Twitch in the live stream. There is a common thread that these four guys, I'm talking about Brandon Campbell, Jay Leone, and this matchup, Jake Hazard and Rockstar Rosie share. The common thread they all share is their love for the business. They went out there and that contrast of styles made for one hell of a compelling matchup, which ended in a double knockout. Then, on our behalf, on my behalf, we did a 10-bell salute to the late great, the passing of Jerry Jarrett, arguably, bullshit, undeniably the greatest promoter of all time, passed away this week. And we did the 10-bell salute, which will also be up on YouTube later in the week. This led to the hook for the night, the main event for the night, a match that had never been done before in Premier Pro Wrestling. Jake Hazard and Brandon Campbell, coming off of that best of seven series facing each other, teamed up tonight for the first time against the former tag team champs, the relentless Jay Leone and Rockstar Rosie, in one hell of a 30-minute time limit. Well, no, it was longer than that, but the match went 30-minute tag team match, which will be up on Patreon later this week. Anyway, the way that match ended was badass Brandon Campbell and Rockstar Rosie were in fact the legal men. The hot tag was made to the Rockstar, who came in and cleaned house, and he paired up in a four-way with Jake Hazard. So, Jay Leone and Rockstar Rosie had a plan, and when they fired the opposing team in, Jake reversed the Irish whip. He ended up sunsetting Rockstar Rosie. No, Rockstar Rosie sunsetted Jake Hazard, as Brandon Campbell sunset flipped Jay Leone. The referee counted to three, realizing that the legal men both got pinfalls on the non legal participants. At the end of the day, there was a little bit of disappointment in the house on behalf of these four men, but in the same token, they're also looking forward to getting booked against each other again in that same scenario. So, folks, that's it. The PPW 453 taping results. Please again support Premier Pro Wrestling on Pro Wrestling Tees and stream our exclusive content, Premier Pro Wrestling, on Patreon.